Why haven't you been victimized by your career? I mean, when you think of the people who have been, like Marilyn Monroe and Judy Garland and the people like that, can you figure out what it is in the people?
Well, it takes great discipline, and I think I was very fortunate in my upbringing. I think my New England background for the work I went into was extraordinary stabilizer, and I just couldn't. I just couldn't. And I also was an extremely healthy person. I didn't have to do this. And, enthusiastic, loved my work. I really, in that area, had no problems. No reason to escape with dope or pills or alcohol or anything. And you can't work the way I did for 15 or 20 years and do any of that. It's just impossible.
There aren't a lot of people who've been killed by Hollywood, though, aren't there? I don't know
yes,
how many.
and in a way I understand it. I don't think probably there's any work in the world that involves nerves as much as public performing. I think you'll agree with me on that. I think it isn't physical. It's this terrible nervous strain of wanting to do it right and being scared you won't. Well, what it takes out of you is astronomical. You know that. And when you think you do it years and years and years, and if you're not a very strong person physically, you're going to have to need something to, get you on that set in the morning.
Yeah.
And you're going to then you don't sleep and you don't. I just was lucky. I didn't have that problem, so I can't feel superior in any way to the tragedies. I mean, for a talent like Miss Garland, it's just tragic. They don't come along like that very often. And it's just sad that she didn't treasure it more and take care of it more,
Yeah.
But it's big discipline. Oh, it really is. You've got to be an enormously disciplined person.
There's certain people who have that kind of, you call it a sort of Yankee, I don't know what
Well, I
fiber
do think
or
that's a
something
perfectly marvelous, it's a tough upbringing. This is not a red carpet world in New England,
Would you say Katharine Hepburn has it?
Katharine Hepburn is the same background, the same type person.